All right, this is Openstax U.S. History, Chapter 12, Section 4, the Filibuster and the Quest for New Slave States. So, very brief section here, but recall that filibusters are what we might call people who seek to extend U.S. territory illegally. So these are individuals who really haven't been given permission by the U.S. government to seek out new territory, but want to do it anyways. We had actually talked about a number of filibusters in a previous chapter, specifically with Mexican territory and with Spanish territory, specifically Florida. You know, Andrew Jackson illegally went in there, or at least not with the permission from the federal government. And also a couple of examples with Texas. Well, you know, especially with cotton, because what cotton had led to was, of course, you know, a lot more money to be made. And with more profits came the desire to seek out new slave states. But these sort of actions, again, because they were illegal, they were made illegal in an 1818 federal law, making that illegal. However, that didn't prevent them from happening. One of the territories that expansionists sought was Spanish Cuba. You had one individual, Narciso Lopez, hope I'm pronouncing that right, who had attempted to overthrow Spanish rule in Cuba, which he failed to do so. And then in the 1850s, the United States had secretly drafted up the Ostend Manifesto, which had more or less laid the blueprint for a U.S. takeover. Although Cuba remained, it remained in Spanish hands. In fact, one of the reasons is that the United States, especially in the North, really wanted to prevent Cuba becoming part of the U.S. because it would mean an expansion of slavery, so Northerners blocked that. Lopez himself was caught and executed. So even though there were efforts to obtain Spanish Cuba, it never actually came to fruition prior to the Civil War for those reasons, but it still was this desire to expand slavery beyond the U.S. borders. Another example is William Walker, who had taken over the Central American country of Nicaragua. So he took over Nicaragua and introduced slavery there. His takeover or reign over that Central American country only lasted for a short period of time. And in fact, the spread of slavery, whether it is overseas or within the continental United States, is one of the key reasons and key components to the outbreak of the Civil War.